Hey guys, I'm back. I got the Ravencrest Knife of the Month from March 2018 here. This is a very large package. Look at this long, straight package. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make dirty jokes. Anyway, very excited because I'm guessing by the size, and you can feel the box in there, it's probably fixed blade. They've been sending us folders for the last few months. The last fixed blade I got, because I got skipped a month, was the fixed blade chopper, which actually went as a giveaway prize to one of my Patreon guys. So let's just jump right. Oh no, we're doing shout outs because I have promised. I've forgotten to do shout outs in forever. So we're going to do some shout outs today. So thanking for their support of this channel and watching these videos. With a birthday that was completely missed on March 21st, Colton McLeod. On March 26th, T-Lucky4. Also, Gaming with Jacob, Marco Pavlin, Jestimade, Kolenstoff, and Remy Brazel, who's also one of my newest Patreon supporters, and he would also like a shout out for his dad, Adam Brazel. Apparently they're big they're big viewers of the channel. So thank you guys so much for all your support, for watching these videos. Always say a channel without the viewers is basically just a bunch of videos doing nothing at all. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll work through this shout out list more with the very next video. So let's go ahead and let's get into this package. By the way, unboxing today with the Cold Steel Pro Light Sport. You're going to see a whole in-depth video on this. So rather than put a link to where you get this now, I'm going to wait for the unboxing and review video on this knife because there will definitely be links in that one. Big box. So definitely a fixed blade. Let's see what we have. Should I do the slow reveal or just whip it right out? God, everything's dirty today. Let's whip it right out. Looks interesting. Oh, look, the bag's sealed and everything. And the knife is sealed too. So we've got ourselves a decent sized fixed blade knife, nylon sheath, Molly capable. Looks like the camo is the Navy's and Marines. I know it's not exactly, but it looks like the Navy Marine woodland pattern or CADPAT, something similar to that. I don't know if this particular pattern has a name, but not desert, which is what everything comes in now, which is cool, and not plain black. Very interesting choice. What's cool about this is that it gives you the lighter colors, so if you wanted to, and nylon is not the easiest stuff in the world to dye with fabric dye, but with liquid RIT fabric dye, you can probably dye this a darker color if you want. Definitely black overall, or match one of these darker greens, and just options you have. So let's see what the knife is. Looks survival knife-ish. Get rid of that guy. What do you guys think? Very nice coating. Looks like a very heavy-duty coating. Got our 440C mark, because just about everything they sell is 440C. Interesting handle. Now here, okay, so I'm going to get into the knife in a little bit. Put that down right here. Let's continue to look at the sheath. So you've got a rigid plastic insert. That's good to hold the shape of it. You can attach something Molly-wise, or whatever, snaps or whatever you have to the front if you wanted to. Like I said, you've got the Molly option on the back. It also has one large belt loop if you wanted to use that vertical carry. So you could horizontal carry this just by putting this through something. It comes with a tie-down cord and a little cinch, which is nice. I just wish maybe one of you guys out there knows the name of this camouflage pattern better than I do. I don't know if it has an actual name or if it's just some interesting colors they picked. But I like the fact the sheath has that rigid insert in it. That makes me very happy. Very, very happy. But enough about the sheath. Let's get to the knife. So, the knife itself. That's a big knife. Very simple design, which I like. I'm a fan of. Round handle. It's a good width. You wrap your hand around it pretty well. God, everything's naughty. Wrap your hand around it pretty well. Rubberized coating. I don't know if this is a full tang knife or not. Let's see, does this end cap move at all? We'll have to check out the Ravencrest website to see if they've got the information on it. Sometimes we get the knives and they haven't uploaded the information yet, and I think it's because they want people to be surprised when they get the knives. It has some really aggressive serrations though, and they take up half of the cutting surface on the blade, which is, you know, to my liking. I mean, it's not to my liking. However, this is, you know, they consider this their survival knife, so I can see why they put the serrations on there to give you that cutting power if you need it to really cut through some stuff. I'm sorry, it does say on the website, it's a full tang knife. So full tang, glass breaker on the back. And it looks like if we wanted to, I'm assuming there's holes in there because you could put something in there and unscrew this, take the whole thing apart. I don't want to do that right now. But full tang 440C. You've got your Ravencrest Tactical Chicken on the blade. I like that their blades don't come with a whole lot of markings on it. It's very simple. Really grippy handle though, and I really like the simplicity of the design. It's funny because there are some knives where if this was just a round wooden dowel, I probably wouldn't like it. But the way that they have it done, it actually does give you a great grip on it. And very secure. You know, you can kind of tell that no matter what happens, wet, bloody, if you're using it for hunting or things like that, this is not going anywhere in your hand. And I feel like if I had gloves on, it would be pretty secure as well. Fairly decent width for a good field knife. Slightly thinner than the Ontario Air Force Survival Knife that I like so much, but longer blade. Dying to see how it does right out of the package. Now, of course, with those serrations, we're going to have to be careful with our cut test to only use the non-serrated portion of the blade, because that's just going to tear paper up. But, yeah, see, until we hit the serrations, well, the non-serrated part comes out of the box razor sharp. Not as sharp as some other knives. I mean, if we take a look at the Pro Light. But in a survival knife package, I mean, it doesn't really need to be that killer sharp. And that's something, an edge that we can work on if we really wanted it to be that much sharper. So I'm not that concerned with it. 440C is an easy steel to maintain and work with. That's probably why they use it on so much stuff. I had 550 cord somewhere. It'll be a dark day indeed when Doc P has no 550 cord to use. So, I'm loving this, by the way. This guy. Let's first do straight edge only. Nifty, slicing right through. This orange does not show up very well on the camera, does it? I should switch to a darker color. Now, serrations, we know serrations catch cord. Like if you're not cutting on big rope, the serrations are not, to me, not a benefit for cutting rope at all. I'd much rather have a nice, slick, finely honed edge for cutting cord. But in terms of weight, it feels pretty well balanced. Not that I would try to throw this thing or anything, but you know, you're not going to get a whole lot of fatigue using it. On the other hand, it means we might not get as much leverage if we needed it for chopping and stuff like that. But it fits in the hand pretty well, and it just, I don't know, it's a good feeling knife. I'm not sure how to describe that, but those of you who get it, get it. At 6 1/4 inches, might be a little bit longer than you need for most work, but you know, it gives you a lot of blade to work with there. This jimping up top, I think they could have gone a little bit more aggressive on that. Could have used a slightly, maybe a little bit bigger hilt going on there just to, I don't know, get your fingers rested on there and make it feel a little bit more secure, like your hand's not going to slide around too much on there. But it is pretty grippy. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, it's better than not bad. It's a good, decent knife. I don't know if this is one that I would particularly carry, just because there's other ones I like better. But it is a solid, feels like, anyway, I mean, we're not out doing a hard use test, well-constructed knife. So that's just my, you know, first impressions, initial thoughts. If I actually get out to use it, you know, we'll do a follow-up. But a lot of survival knives out there, I think that you know, this is listed for about 50 bucks on the this is listed for about 50 bucks on the Ravencrest website. I think you could find something similar for a little bit cheaper if you wanted to search around. Decent quality sheath. Holds nice and secure. I mean, otherwise we'd have this knife flying through the kitchen. Came out of the sheath a little bit, but it's not going anywhere. It's stuck in there. So I mean, it didn't come out of the sheath. The blade just rose a little bit, but it's in there. I mean, at least we didn't lose the knife. So, not, you know, my favorite offering from Ravencrest. But then again, you can know me. I'm a folder kind of guy. Not really a fixed blade kind of guy. So, there it is. Now, every once in a while, for some reason that I still cannot explain, I end up with not one, but 2 Ravencrest knives. I guess I had 2. I keep telling them to deactivate the other account, and I don't even notice the charge when it goes through. So this month, didn't happen last month, happened this month, I ended up with another. And this gives me an opportunity, and I did this kind of off camera, to compare, kind of, you know, I rarely get this opportunity when I'm unboxing a knife, to compare 2 different items at the exact same time, and see if there's any flaws in one, or, you know, maybe one is better than the other or anything like that. And they both measured up exactly the same, so I feel like, you know, good quality throughout the production line, probably. Nice knife. I love the slightly, I mean, it's a little reflective, but it's not as reflective as some coatings. Like I've said a few different times already, simple design. So that's pretty good in my book. Now, because I got 2, I decided that, you know, I've gotten such great support from my Patreon team lately. Those guys really step up every month. They help me bring content to this channel. They help me do a lot. I'm going to give one of these away to one of the Patreon members. And I have special giveaways just for the $20 level Patreon members. This is going to be a giveaway for everybody on Patreon that contributes. I am going to be sending this to one of the members, and that will be a video that they will see, that they'll get. Patreon-wise. But one of you guys, one of you supporters, is going to get the other one of these, since I ended up with 2 of them. And I don't have an actual channel giveaway scheduled for a little bit. So I think a great use to say thank you for all your active support is to get this in the hands of one of you guys. We're going to leave it at that for the Ravencrest OD Green Tactical Survival Knife. March 2018. Ravenpac. Again, you know, with shipping and everything, $16.99 a month. Every month, Ravencrest sends you a fairly decent knife for a pretty good price. So I've been happy with this subscription so far. And I think the other people I know that subscribe to it are too. Not very in-depth, not very very big. You get one knife, but it's a decent quality knife. Not a great knife, but a decent quality knife. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this one. I want to get this one uploaded and edited before March actually ends, since I've had these laying around. I've had so much going on, I haven't been able to actually get to these unboxings yet. But you are all awesome, every single one of you. I appreciate you guys. I know not everybody can chip in on Patreon. I get it. I appreciate just the fact that you guys watch these videos. You're helping out. But if you want to see the whole Patreon thing and what goes on, there's a link to that in the video description, a link to my DocP Facebook page, and the email addresses where you can send me a request for a video you'd like to see, a suggestion for what you think we should do around here, and the email for the April upcoming Q&A video if you have any cool questions you want to ask me there too. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you. You're all totally awesome, and I'll be back again real soon.